because of the capacity that we can have in here. And as I understand, there's over 100 people at the high school waiting for it to be up there. So what will happen is, if it passes, which it takes a 5-person vote, we'll go from here up there, which is other people waiting up there for us now, and we'll go to the auditorium, which is where the stage is at. And we'll have a police escort to get up there through the stoplight and go up that way to Bradley and then turn left and go in there. But we'll have a policeman up there where the stoplight's at, just so we can get through okay. And we'll try to reconvene, hopefully at 7:20 at the high school. So right now, I would like to have a roll call vote. Madam Clerk?
Almond Block.
Pass.
Roll call vote.
Oh, roll call. Okay, here, sorry.
Yeah. Almond Boyer.
Here.
Almond Cantwell.
Here.
Almond Caldwell.
Here.
Almond Gould.
Here.
Almond Hughes.
Here.
Almond Level.
Here.
Almond Whitty.
Here.
All ayes, ma'am. It's how you say it.
See, now you got
Four
one.
present, ma'am.
Motion carried. Reading the minutes of the previous meeting by the clerk.
I move that we dispense with the reading except for minutes as presented.
I'll second.
Been moved by Alderman Cantwell, second by Alderman Block, that we dispense with the reading of the minutes and accept them as presented. Do we have any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Petition and communication by the clerk.
The only thing that I have is the engineer's report, and that is dated March 26, 2012, in regards to our riverfront improvement bids and the riprap final payment. That's all I have, ma'am.
I move that we accept the clerk's minutes on the file. Yeah, there you go, thank you.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded to receive the communication by the clerk. We accept that. Is there any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. I may talk a little funny because I had a tooth pulled the other day and I think they almost broke my jaw, so bear with me. Petition communication by the mayor and the alderman, as usual. I'll let the alderman go first. No communication. The one thing that I do have was sent to me today, and it's just a letter that states, well, I'll read it to you. The Gray Ghost Illinois Valley Central High School mascot the Gray Ghost was inducted into the ESPN Hall of Fame in 1987. So if there's any question about whether or not it's ever been recognized other places in here, it has been. But that's all communication I have. Council committee communications.
Almond Block.
Well, we did have a meeting 2 weeks ago, or a week ago. I'm sorry, I'm off on my time. Where we discussed some further items about the Three Sisters de-emphasization, and we're just waiting to hear back on those results.
Almond Warrior.
Yes, Economic Development did have a meeting. We have some agenda items from that meeting. Market and Tourism, nothing to report. And Finance did meet Saturday for our 2012-2013 fiscal budget, and we'll bring that to council for approval in April.
Almond Cantwell.
Police and Fire has agenda items. Employee Relations will open up with the FOP contracts on April 4th in closed session.
Almond Caldwell.
Nothing right now to report to the judicial committee. The Secretary did have a meeting. We are going to have some employees starting this week. If I'm not mistaken, Mr. Cooper is. Yeah, they're starting to start the process of maintaining. And that's really all I have to report about that.
Okay. Almond Gould.
Yes, Public Works had a meeting last Wednesday, and we have one agenda item, it's the first reading.
Almond Level.
Property maintenance will meet the first Tuesday in April at 5 p.m.
Almond Whitty.
Yes, Shea Baker's got some work to do on the median, and as far as buildings, we're planning to have a meeting next week when I get the two council people together. Denise called the meeting.
Okay, that's all.
Okay. At this time, we normally would ask if there was anybody in the audience that would like to speak, but since there's a possibility we're going to move this night's meeting somewhere else, I'll pull that
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I move that the bills as presented be paid and the payrolls and transfers be approved.
I'll second that motion.
Been moved by Alderman Boyer, second by Alderman Gould, that the bills as presented be paid and payrolls and transfers be approved. Do we have any discussion? Now we'll have a roll call vote.
Alderman Clark.
Aye.
Alderman Boyer.
Aye.
Alderman Cantwell.
Aye.
Alderman Fowler.
Aye.
Alderman Gould.
Aye.
Alderman Hughes.
Aye.
Alderman Level.
Aye.
Alderman Whitty.
Aye.
All ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Alderman Boyer. Thank you. Would you like to say a little bit about the Meetings Act or not?
Well, the issue about potentially moving the meeting, we have, I understand there are 49 seats in this room. Capacity of the room for fire code purposes is 95. So right now, we've probably got between 50 and 60 people here. But we anticipate that if we stay here, we're gonna have some more people coming down here. So I think that we're gonna have more than 95 people that wanna be at this meeting. One of the requirements of the Open Meetings Act, that a meeting be open to the public, part of what that includes is that people who want to come to the meeting can actually get into the room and be at the meeting. So if we aren't able to accommodate everybody, if we have to turn people away and not let them in the room, we have a potential open meeting problem. So that's how this started, with the idea of looking to move the meeting to a room that could accommodate the number of people that want to be at the meeting.
And to help some of the people that would like to see a new city hall, this will be brought up, I'm sure, many times. Right now, I'd like to open up the agenda for the first item, which is the Gray Ghost carving.
Mayor, may I make a motion?
Yeah. Yes.
I move that the council recess this meeting, and that the meeting be reconvened at 7:20 at the IBC High School, 1300 West Sycamore, Chillicothe, Illinois.
I'll second the motion.
Been moved by Alderman Caldwell, second by Alderman Gould, that the council recess this meeting and that the meeting be reconvened at 7:20, did you say?
Yes, I said seven.
7:20 at the IBC High School, 1300 West Sycamore Street, Chillicothe, Illinois. Let's have a roll call vote.
Can we have discussion first?
Yeah, we sure can.
Mayor, my main problem with moving this meeting is not the fact that I gave birth to the third generation of Gray Ghost alumni. My problem is this council should always meet on neutral territory, and we are moving this to the home of the Gray Ghost. We should always allow anyone, yay, nay, yes, no, or indifferent, to speak and feel comfortable with speaking in front of us. Who's gonna have the cojones to stand up and speak that they don't like the ghost? And from the calls I've gotten, it was never, ever in question about the mascot ever changing. Everyone that I talked to today thinks that we're trying to get rid of the mascot. That is not the case. It's the appropriateness of the carving where it is placed. And I do not believe that the high school is an appropriate place for this public forum. We have Pierce Community Center, we have the library, we have Shore Acres, we have firehouses, we have St. Edwards, we have Calvary Baptist. I feel sorry, because no one is ever going to speak up and against when we're facing going up there to a pep rally, for the love of God.
I don't think it's pep rally, but I'll acknowledge your comments, and I think we have another one over here standing.
I agree. I don't think we should. I think we're all for IBC. I think the person, if they did complain about this, probably wouldn't even be here and be negative. I see, none of us are negative about this at all. I happen to like it.
Except you don't want to go to the high school to have it done because you feel it.
Well, I don't think it's necessary.
Okay, well, that's fine. Any other discussion?
I agree with you, that's a bad choice to go in there, and I don't think there's a problem with anybody in the room, I don't know of anybody here that we have a problem with. We all like to
The
stay.
problem, we have 100 other people who would like to be in this room to voice their opinion.
What I'm saying is, I don't even know how this made the agenda, I really
Okay,
don't. We got a lot
You
more
made it.
important things.
Hey, I'm the one running the meeting. I'm the one who's running the meeting. And the reason why all refused is that there was a lot of controversy about this whole thing, and I want to put it to rest tonight.
Let me put it to rest. I said, you asked me if I had a question, I stated it. Now,
And
it's dropped.
I'm telling you, I'm not dropping, I'm telling you the reason why. You asked the reason why we're even having it, and I'm telling you why. It's to get it out so that we can drop it, all reviews. Anybody else?
We have one complaint. Okay, look, this is where it stands. We have an article that was put in the local paper stating that we had 40-plus complaints to City Hall. This is, let me finish this is where the issue stems from. I know this community is in fully support of the citizens, are in support of our schools, our students, our faculty. I know that. But I also have to fall back with what my lawyer is telling me. The Open Meetings Act is we cannot deny the other people the opportunity to be in this meeting. It has extended beyond the capacity of this room. Therefore, they were moved to the high school. In fairness to those citizens, those students, those staff of the school, we need to move to that location to accommodate. And I understand what you're saying, Judy, and try not to take it as a pep rally because I don't want it to be such.
It needs to be treated as a city council meeting and not a pep rally if we decide to move.
And that's what I want it to be treated as, but at the same time, out of fairness to the other people, I want those people to be allowed to be in the meeting.
Wait a minute, Judy.
I
Sam,
have a
yeah.
question.
Wait a minute, Judy, Sam.
Who told people to go to the high school? Because I didn't know anything about this.
When I was interviewed, they had mentioned, would there be a big capacity of people, and I said, there possibly could be, and if it would be, we would have to move it because we could only seat 90-some people. And I said, one of the possibilities would be to the high school. That's how.
So you told everybody to go to the high school?
I
It's
didn't
not
tell
here.
everybody to go to the high, yeah, and I told them tonight after it was in the news, but I said possibly we would be going to the high school. I didn't say that we was going there, okay? And we have a policeman up there now waiting to tell us how many's gonna be there, and there's probably over 100 people there, I would imagine, and 50 cars. So there is a lot of people up there. Any other discussion?
Just one comment, this is a shining example of social media and shoddy journalism at its best. This has been spun so out of proportion, it has reached ridiculousness. And we've taken a beautiful gift to this city
Yes.
and a lot of hard work, and so sullied it, it's just a crime.
And I agree with you 100%, Judy, on that.
I'll call the question.
Okay, we've got a motion on the board to reconvene at the high school.
Judy has a question.
No, go ahead, I had a comment, go ahead.
Okay. Now we'll have a roll call vote to move.
Alderman Glott,
Aye.
Alderman Boyer,
Aye.
Alderman Cantwell,
No,
Alderman Caldwell,
Aye.
Alderman Gould, Alderman Hughes,
No.
Alderman Level,
No.
Alderman Whitty,
Aye.
ayes have it.
Okay,